Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
On YouTube, Diggy546. This is going to be about Xavier Mckinney. I wanted to just highlight how well this guy is playing. We know he's playing well, but I still don't believe you all know exactly how well this dude is playing on even some of the plays you didn't notice where he really impacted the game. I'm very, very excited to see what Xavier McKinney is doing. I think I've already done a film session or two on him this year, but I just had to do another one. It's late in the week, but I just could not ignore this performance. He played a really good game. So this is the player we all saw. He recognizes that you got Dallas Goedert coming across the screen. Goddard is going to come across the screen. It's all set up for that screen to go to Goddard. He sees guys blocking. And by the way, McKinney is your safety right there around where you see the 5-0. And he's just going to take off and just close the distance. It's a numbers game. He decides that he's going to commit to that. He's in the backfield. Nice tackle. I think it's not a tackle for a loss, but a nice tackle for a 3-4 yard gain. But it could have been a lot worse. Definitely had the potential to miss this tackle because if he doesn't make this tackle, it actually looks like the Giants are swarming this game. But in past games, if you miss that tackle, guys are gone for 20 more yards. So just a really nice physical play by him to really get the tight end down in the open field. That's really something that DBs, you don't expect most DBs to just take a tight end down in the open field like that with no help. So good play by him. So this is the second play I wanted to highlight here. You got Xavier McKinney. His eyes are in this backfield watching what Jalen Hurts is doing with the football. Really great recognition. He's going to make it to the sideline to shut down his second screen of the game. Let's watch it here. So you're going to watch McKinney pretty much keep his eye in the backfield. He is the emergency for any sort of shenanigans or funny business that the Eagles want to run on that side of the field. He's the pretty much your safety blanket after you got your outside linebacker in case Jalen Hurts keeps the ball. So he keeps it. McKinney does a good job of staying outside to start. And just watch him hustle and make this tackle on this receiver all the way outside the numbers. I think this is Holmes misses the tackle. McKinney just hightails it to the sideline and makes a nice tackle on the sideline. So this is Xavier McKinney right here. This is a cover 3. He is the only man deep. This is one of Patrick Graham's favorite plays to run where he sends the safety down. Julian Love walked down from that safety position to make it look like two-man coverage over the top. 2 safeties deep. He wanted to look like that. Julian Love comes down into the box. This turns into a cover 3. Of course, Bradbury has this outside. Adoree has that. And McKinney in the middle of the field. So now let's watch what McKinney does on this play. I'm not sure if you all have seen this particular play. We all saw the plays that he got his hands on the ball or came close to getting an interception. But this is just watching what the quarterback is seeing in coverage and what people are seeing on film of how dangerous that McKinney is at that deep safety spot. So you're just going to watch him get some nice depth to drop. He notices that everything is under control. He sees Rager, I think that's Rager, breaking across the field. And now I'm going to hit play right here. And when I hit play, watch how quickly Xavier McKinney accelerates to cut off this route to Jalen Rager. It's like a video game. He accelerates that quickly. If Rager is going to get this ball, because this could possibly be an interception, and that's coming from, 15 yards off? Over 10 yards off? Rager might not get this ball. It could be an interception. But if Rager does, McKinney might be in the perfect position to stop him from getting the first down and to hit him right at the marker. So, Xavier McKinney is your deep safety again. He's the only deep safety. A lot of responsibility there. You did not see the Giants running this coverage as much. But now that McKinney is getting more and more comfortable every week, they got him as the only deep safety. So, again, he's back deep. This play is a run play. Miles Sanders getting to the right. And this is my first kind of criticism of Xavier McKinney. So we're going to watch Miles Sanders get the ball, go through the defense. I'm not going to criticize the defensive line here. This isn't what this video is about, but everything's blocked up well. He gets all the way to the second, third level of the defense. What I want to see from McKinney here is trusting that closing speed that we saw from him to make those 2 tackles earlier and that closing speed that I just showed you on that last play. He's got to trust that, because as Miles Sanders gets to the outside, McKinney can stay on the same trajectory, on the same route that he was running right here. He can keep that same angle. And this play stops around the 40-yard line. But because he didn't trust his own speed and he hesitated, this run goes for about an extra 15 yards. So that's sort of a nitpick, but it's just showing his potential. You got to trust that speed right there. He doesn't want to get beat over the top. He doesn't want to miss that tackle and miss that angle. But if he just hightails it right there, he could possibly get Miles Sanders down at around the 40-yard line. But he sort of hesitates, and that causes him to have to change his speed. And, we ended up giving an extra couple of yards there. So here we got Xavier McKinney back deep middle again. Single high safety. He's got to find out where he needs to be on the field. He's got to read the quarterback's eyes and decide what type of move he's going to make. Let's move on. You're going to watch him drop back. This is the interception play. He's going to leave the screen because even the all-22 couldn't capture this whole field for some reason. But he's going to leave the screen. He's going to continue to drop. Solid coverage by Aaron Robinson, leading him inside. And Xavier McKinney reads the eyes. And this is just basically him fielding the punt right here. Nice closing speed. Didn't have to do too much to get over there, but nice to catch it. Relaxed hands. Come down with the football. And there you go. Very sort of simple play from him. He didn't really have to bait anybody. He just sort of just read the quarterback's eyes and saw the underthrow and just made sure he got over there to catch the interception. So on this play, you got McKinney right here. Your free safety. This is 2-man under, which means you got your 2 safeties. He's responsible for this half of the field. He's responsible for this half of the field. Man. Simple coverage, just not to give up the big play over top. All right, so you're going to watch McKinney here make a tremendous play on the ball. Hurst is going to take the snap, and you're going to watch McKinney stick his foot in the ground right there and make up about 10 yards in a blink of an eye, driving the ball, almost intercepted. And a lot of people say he's got to catch that interception. Yes, but at the same time, the receiver was touching part of the ball. He was getting hit. So it was a tough catch to make, but it would have been a really nice interception for him to make, and that would have pretty much been game. But he didn't come down with it, but it put fear in Jalen Hurts' heart to not even test that side of the field, because he hasn't had luck with that side of the field. He's been having this superhuman break on balls like this all day long. So McKinney is once again in the exact same spot as he was before. This is another 2-man under coverage. Man across the board, not to give up the big plays. The last meaningful play of the game. This is where he throws it to Rager and he drops the ball. But just watch. People were saying Devontae Smith was open, and maybe Devontae Smith was open because Xavier McKinney has a false step. He was looking at that play. Pretty much they gave him the same look. They gave him the same look that he broke on last time. And he starts to break on it like he did last time. But then he recognizes that Devontae Smith is starting to come open. And he takes that step forward. And that right there should be enough for Jalen Hurts to throw the ball there. But Jalen Hurts is so scared of McKinney making up that speed or making up that distance that he doesn't throw it initially. And he has to just try to lead Jalen Rager to the back of the end zone. And now that I look at this, Rager has a lot of space at the back of this end zone, and it should have probably been put towards the back of the end zone. But the ball ends up being short. It becomes a jump ball, like a Hail Mary situation, and we all know the story. Jalen Rager drops the ball. But like I said, as I look at this ball should have probably been into the back of the end zone, and Rager probably has a solid shot at it there. But it shows that McKinney put so much fear in Jalen Hurts' heart that he didn't even want to test him right here. This is probably a touchdown, but he didn't even want to risk it right there. So really nice game by Xavier McKinney. I really believe that he is an all-pro level player in the making. He might already be at that level, to be honest. The way he's played these last 2, 3, 4, maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks has been at a very, very high level. He's made everybody on that defense better. Xavier McKinney, he had a bit of a rough patch at the beginning of the season, but since he settled in, he's really settled in. And I would not want to test that side of the field deep if I was any quarterback, because you don't see much success over there. So another great game from him. I hope he can make the Pro Bowl this year. Maybe, I don't even know if there's a physical Pro Bowl this year because of COVID, but hopefully he can get that accolade. And hopefully he's a long-time Giant. So you guys let me know what you think. We finally got a star safety that's a star because he can actually cover. So happy about that. You guys let me know what you're thinking of McKinney. Let me know what you're expecting from him for the rest of the season. And vote for Xavier McKinney to get into the Pro Bowl. Make it happen. If you made it this deep into the video, come on, just hit the subscribe button. I make Giants content primarily, draft content secondarily, and during the season, I'm going to be doing a lot of reacting to pretty much most of the NFL games and everything NFL. So if you made it this deep, go ahead and join the D6 squad.